Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show, Week 9 of the high school football season. Let's get to this weekend's picks, October 25th to 26th here in 2013. Well, the first game on the docket is Scranton Prep in Delaware Valley, and Prep comes off a victory. Delaware Valley comes off a loss to Scranton. Now, DV does get Prep at home. I thought maybe if DV was able to put it together and get the win against the Knights last week, maybe they could pull off the upset this weekend against Prep. I think this game may be tight, but I'm going to go with Scranton Prep on the road against Delaware Valley. But, the Warriors are looking to surprise everybody in AAA, which would shake up the playoff race just a little bit. Abington Heights and North Pocono. Abington Heights again, victorious last weekend. North Pocono trying to fight through this season. Abington Heights will be on the road. I'll take the Comets and Coach Joe Repshis. Southern Columbia and Central Columbia. I think Southern continues to roll. They have 2 more games here in the regular season, and I think in a few weeks the playoffs will begin, and they'll be ready to take on that District 2 team and waiting that single-A foe. Southern Columbia in Week 9 over Central Columbia. East Stroudsburg South travels to Hazleton area. The Cougars, again, coming off a loss to Wyoming Valley West. East Stroudsburg South, I think, continues to roll and, of course, try to make a statement for District 11 in the Quad A playoffs. Riverside takes on Lakeland on the road. The Chiefs coming off a loss, Riverside coming off the loss. I'll take the Lakeland Chiefs and Coach Jeff Wisselchik this weekend at home at Chapman Lake. A little cooler, and it'd be real fall weather up there at Chapman Lake this weekend. Valley View and West Scranton. This is a tough game to pick. You're not sure which way this one will go. I'll take the Invaders, who have a home game this weekend between 2 teams in AAA. Wyoming area is taking on Northwest area. Maybe one of the harder games to choose from. The Warriors come off a 1-point loss to GAR on the road. They got to go on the road up to Northwest area. Carl Major's group feeling pretty good after a victory. I'm going to take Northwest area over the Warriors. Wyoming Valley West and Pittston area. The Spartans look to continue to make that run and get into the Quad A playoffs as one of the District 2 teams. Wyoming Valley West and Pat Keating will do it this week on the road against Pittston area. Montrose and Lackawanna Trail. Lackawanna Trail started out the season really well. They've been struggling as of late, but I think the Lions and Coach Steve Jervis get the job at home done this weekend. Hanover area takes on Lake Lehman. Hanover comes off a loss to Holy Redeemer. In the meantime, Lake Lehman just keeps continuing to pound the football with that run game. Dustin Jones, outstanding effort once again. They have a lot of guys up front that are really doing the job, so I think the Black Knights will get the victory. GAR and Nanticoke, tough one to pick. GAR, a big win for them, and they got Myers next week in a huge rivalry game. I'm going to take the Grenadiers of GAR this weekend. Williamsport and Crestwood. The Crestwood Comets, they struggled just a little bit against Dallas. Well, they've got Coughlin next week. I think Crestwood will get the victory this weekend. They are at home. Coughlin, in the meantime, they take on Berwick. It is on the road for the Crusaders. Crusaders really did the job against Pocono Mountain East by pounding ground last weekend in the Poconos. Coughlin, a physical football team. Berwick, a physical football team. So 2 physical teams. Paul Cole and crew are going to try to head down to Crispin Field, see if they could steal one. Hey, Coughlin alum rooting for the Crusaders, but nonetheless, I think Berwick wins the game this weekend. Carbondale and Susquehanna. Well, Carbondale comes off the loss to Old Forge. Susquehanna has been playing some pretty good football, and they're in the AA playoff race. But I'll take the Carbondale Chargers this weekend. Old Forge and Holy Cross is, kind of on paper, very lopsided, and you would think Old Forge continues to be physical and plays good football on a Saturday afternoon up there at St. Anthony's. Tunkhannock and Dallas. This is a tough one to pick. Dallas is yet to get a win. Tunkhannock, in the meantime, they come off a loss. I'm going to take Dallas for their first victory of the year. It's a home game for them. And Jim Thorpe and Marion Catholic, the Olympians of Thorpe, head to Marion Catholic. They're having a great year, and Coach is doing a great job, as always, with Jim Thorpe. The Olympians victorious this weekend. That is your Week 9 football picks here October 25th and 26th this weekend on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.